So, the news cycle is still just clogged all up with the new Democratic shit show. So, I'm not going to talk about this shit every fucking day. It's driving me goddamn insane now. It's all I fucking hear about is this shit with the Ukraine. So until something actually, substantial happens, I'm going to try and not fucking talk about this shit because I'm just going to make the same goddamn video over and over again. But, since I don't know anything else that's going on in the world, because nobody's talking about anything else going on in the world, what the fuck am I going to do? Well, luckily enough, I heard a story that I felt was funny enough to bring to all of you for your enjoyment heading into the weekend. So there's this guy, I believe North Carolina. Don't quote me on that. I believe they said North Carolina. It does hold bearing to which my saying don't quote me on that matters. But So this guy, he's married to this woman, happily, he thought, right? One day she comes home and says she wants to separate. So he, obviously finds out that she's fucking a co-worker of hers. Now this is a guy, apparently, that this couple has had dinner with. As a couple. They went out and hung out with this dude outside of work. Right? This is OT hanging out. Now when you're doing overtime hanging out with somebody that you work with, you're not generally doing it because you want to do work. You're doing it because you want to hang out with that person because they're a friend of, after a fashion, right? So they went to hang out with this dude as friends. He winds up fucking this guy's wife. So, apparently, in the state that he's from, which is why it matters, don't quote me on North Carolina. So if anybody who's in this situation, you're going to have to talk to a lawyer. Apparently, in the state that he is in, they have still on the books what is called a homewrecker law, right? So this dude sues this other motherfucker for stealing his wife. And he didn't get the wife back, which is, fair enough. I imagine he doesn't want her anymore. Because what he did get, honestly, I think, far better. What he was awarded in damages for this dude stealing his wife from him, he was awarded $750,000. Which is more than enough to buy a much better wife. I mean, let's be honest here. $750,000, that just drops into your lap. You can upgrade the pussy a whole lot. So I think this dude will be doing just fine. Good for him. And I thought that was hysterical. Generally, I'm the type of guy that I'd say, you blame the woman. She knows what the fuck is going on. You can't blame some other dude for trying to get pussy. We're all trying to get pussy. But when you get married, the dude should stop wanting to get pussy because he's got his own now. He doesn't need to go out and get everybody else's. And the woman should realize, I'm not giving my pussy to any other guys because I'm married now. Alright? There's the whole thing. And if you go away from that, I always generally say, well, that's kind of the woman. Because, the guy she decided to start fucking behind the back of the guy she's with, he didn't rape her. She agreed to it. Unless she was raped, but that's a whole different issue. Right? You can't be mad at a girl because she got raped while you were dating her. That's fucked up. So, right? The dude doesn't care. He's not emotionally invested in your fucking relationship. It's not his fault if she steps out. And likewise, ladies, those of you who may be like, oh, you just want to blame the women with everything. No. If a guy is with a girl and he winds up fucking some other chick, she didn't rape him. It isn't her fucking fault. It's his. He's the asshole that decided to cheat on his woman. He's got pussy at home. Don't need to go elsewhere for it, right? If you don't like the pussy at home, well, deal with that. And then you go find more pussy. Just say, fuck it. Screws you a hell of a lot more. No matter who you are in this situation. So, yeah, Normally, I would say I'm on the opposite side of this. You know, as far as I wouldn't agree with this because you're punishing the guy when really it's the woman's fault. But at the same time, like if she's with this dude now and he's, you know, $750,000 lighter, that kind of punishes her too. I mean, that's gotta put a kink in your relationship. You wind up fucking some chick and she costs you $750,000. You're gonna start looking at her like, you better wind up being worth that, because I've never met many women that were worth $750,000. Like, that's a heavy dowry. So, you know, but I thought that was funny, and apparently there's like half a dozen states still in the union that have homewrecker laws. So if you're being cheated on by your husband/wife and you are desperately trying to figure out some way to fuck them back, you might want to talk to a lawyer and ask if you can sue. Never know.